Yo, what is up, guys? Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Monday, April the 19th, 2021. What a glorious day in the city it is, folks. We got a lot to get into. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Got a lot to chat about here on Monday. Taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. What a week we got upcoming, man. I'm going to get into that in just a second. I feel like I could just go off and start rambling. I'm fired up. I'm so fired up here on a Monday. Before we get into everything, though, guys, I want to tell you about our friends over at Flex Squad Fitness because, of course, the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Flex Squad Fitness. And CJ Profit, the man behind it all, he's been a certified personal trainer for 10 years. He struggled with his own weight, guys. That's one of the reasons he's so good at what he does. He's been there. He's done that. He knows the struggle. He knows the grind you're going through. And again, he struggled with his own weight for many years until he eventually lost 85 pounds himself, doing the exact same type of training that he currently does at the gym. Guys, at Flex Squad, they do one-on-one and small group training. Their program is a mix of strength, high-intensity interval training, and endurance training. And guys, the goal is to not only help people look great on the outside, but more importantly, make them stronger and more confident on the inside. Again, guys, he's been there. He's done that. He knows exactly what you're going through, what your goals are, what you're looking to achieve. He's going to make custom workout plans, nutrition plans, everything you need to be successful on your journey. He's going to be there with you every single step of the way, guys. The place changes people inside and out. You're not going to regret walking in the door. You'll probably just wish that you did it sooner. And guys, right now they're offering a free week for anyone who wants to try out their classes, or 2 free one-on-one sessions to see what they're all about. Or if you go there right now, tell them Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. You are going to get your first month free. Again, it's a no-brainer, guys. Go there right now. Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South. Going to tell my guy CJ Profit that I sent you, and we appreciate Flex Squad Fitness for supporting the Daily Crow. Oh, well, Phil called in. I tried to answer, and he hung up. So, Taylor, what's up, man? Good to see you, Taylor. Good to hear from you. What's going on? John Gibbs, Elizabeth Ballard, Brandon Wagner, Matthew Isaac. What's going on? Very excited. 843-790-3377. That is the number, Phil. If you want to call back in, you caught me in the middle of the ad read, my friend. I was about to get to your call, and it cut off for whatever reason. But no, guys, fired up here on a Monday. We got a huge week. We got a huge week this week for Gamecock Nation, content-wise, everything. It's a huge week with Carolina baseball, with arguably, the biggest series in who knows how long. And, of course, the spring game on Saturday. Lindsay Hagler's asking TSUS tailgate this weekend. Probably not going to happen this weekend because USC is still being pretty strict on the tailgating stuff. So, probably not going to happen. I'm thinking of doing like a live pregame show from the studio at like noon or something, just like taking questions, or maybe I'll be outside of Williams-Brice Stadium. I don't know. But as far as like an official organized tailgate, probably not going to happen for the spring game. As much as I'd love to, if it was a normal circumstance, normal scenario, but unfortunately we're not there yet. They did increase capacity, of course, to 15,000, and I think those tickets went on sale at 10 a.m. today. So, hopefully you guys got your tickets. I know definitely I'll be there, of course. But as far as an organized tailgate, I don't think right now that's going to happen. Again, I'll continue to look, evaluate. I'm planning some things for Saturday as far as content's concerned. And of course, we'll be out and about out at Williams-Brice Stadium and interacting with Gamecock fans and all that. But as far as an official tailgate, as much as I'd love to, I don't know that that's really going to be a possibility. I don't know. We'll see. Just stay up to date, though. But I can tell you this. If it is, it's going to be something very casual. It's not going to be, something like what we'd have that, like I'm planning in the fall. We'll put it that way. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. We can talk kind of baseball, of course, taking 2 or 3 at LSU. We can talk football. We can talk about the stuff this week. It's crazy. It's weird, right? That Thursday through Saturday series really threw me off a little bit. It was weird waking up yesterday and there not being any Gamecock baseball on TV. It was kind of strange. It was nice to not have the stress and the struggle of it, but no, it was interesting. It was weird. Let's see. Frank says, is Sanders the best Cock pitcher right now? Sure looks like it. Is he the best pitcher on our roster? I don't know, but he's probably one of the best Sunday guys, if not the best Sunday guy in the SEC. To have a guy like Will Sanders. Now, I talked about this on the show today, and I've actually got a clip coming out about this later today, because I think a lot of people right now, they look at Thomas Farr and they say, oh, he's having struggles. He needs to be moved out of the Friday spot. Move Sanders there. Here's the thing. I think Thomas Farr is your Friday guy no matter what. Okay, he is. And I think if you start shuffling guys around in the weekend rotation, right now you're right at the midway point of SEC play. If you start shuffling these guys around, you are literally creating more problems than you currently have. So I don't think that's the right move. I think right now you have to trust, okay, Thomas Farr, he's our horse. He's our ace. There's a reason he's in that spot, and we trust that he's going to pitch his best baseball. Here's the thing, guys. The whole Thomas Farr thing, if we were scoring runs in game ones, we wouldn't even be having this conversation, because Thomas Farr is pitching well enough to win. He's pitching well enough to win. He's just not getting any support or any help whatsoever. So, I think more so my takeaway, spinning it into more of a positive, is, your Saturday and Sunday guys are just better than everybody else's Saturday and Sunday guys. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why you're seeing Jordan and Sanders have so much success, because it's like, it's not even fair. I mean, LSU, dude, they were TBA going into game 3, and we have Will Sanders. Like, that's an unfair matchup almost, I think everybody's got to be better in game 1. I don't think you just put it on Thomas Farr, because again, that's the question everybody has right now. Chris, what are, what's the solution? How do you justify the game 1 struggles? And really, I don't have a great answer. I don't think there's one thing you point at and say, oh wow, this is killing us or that's killing us. Everybody's got to play better in game 1. We got to hit better. We got to pitch better. We got to feel better. We got to coach better. We got to do everything better. Got to do everything better. Because I'll tell you this, you keep losing game 1s. Hey, we're getting away with it right now, right? We're getting away with it. We're winning the series, and nobody's going to complain when you win the series. Certainly I'm not. But at some point, you're going to get burned. You play with fire long enough, you're going to get burned. All right, let's jump to the phone lines here.
Still in the car.
Phil, what's up, man?
Not much, man. I'm heading on, 95 North right now in Northern Virginia. I hate this damn place.
Yeah, Virginia's insane, man.
Dude, it's too damn big. They need to cut this state up into little smaller states.
It's
one shitty state right now.
Yeah, Virginia, driving through Virginia is the absolute worst for sure.
It really is. It really is. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been driving ever since.
Attaboy.
We've still got 9 hours to go.
There you go.
We got 500 miles still going. We're in the Prius right now. I've got the Dale Earnhardt Senior 3 magnet on the side of the car.
Getting after it. Letting everybody on the road know you mean business.
Damn right. Just wanted to congratulate the boys for battling this weekend. I mean, it's not a perfect scenario to lose the first game every single series, but by God, we win the next 2. So that's all that counts, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's why they play 3, man. That's why, and that was my whole thing. Like, my post game video after Thursday, and like I made this comment on Twitter. But of course, they're just like, and listen, I'm somebody that I've blown up after losses, like whatever. And I'm not saying people can't be critical or what. Like, there's just the same people over and over and over every weekend that are just like, they want to burn it down after we lose game 1. I'm like, can we just please let it play out? Because there's a reason they play 3.
Yeah.
There's a reason there's 27 outs. Like, let it play out all the way. Yeah. And I mean, it's crazy, man. The team was, this team was dead for 15 innings. Going to that 7th inning, game 2, this team was totally dead. All it takes is 1 inning, boom, the switch flips, and, you score 4 in that inning, you blow them out the final game, and all is well. So it's crazy, man. It's absolutely wild for sure.
Hell yeah. So all they got to do is keep winning series, man. That's all that we really ask for. We'd love to sweep series, but damn, if you take 2 out of 3, there ain't too much to complain about. No,
and especially on the road, man. And LSU is a quality ball club. I mean, I really don't say that just to say that. They've got really good ball players. I know they have issues with their pitching staff. Their ace went down with an injury, but Landon Marceau, the guy who cut you up on Thursday, he's a legit big-time guy. And, I mean, you look at their lineup, they've got a lot of big-time young talent. But so that's a great – I mean, dude, I'm a believer that, any road SEC series, you take 2 out of 3. I mean, certainly, like, I think in a couple of weeks, you play at Kentucky. Would you love to sweep that one? Sure. But you can't be disappointed after winning a series. If you get to that point, you're setting yourself up for failure. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like women's basketball fans being upset and saying we had a bad season. We went to the Final Four. It's like, if you get to that level, you're just really just making life tough on yourself. So, no, it was a great series win, man. You took 2 out of 3. You did your job, and now the real, I tell you, man, the second half of the season, I'm not sure if you saw the post I put up, but you played number 1, 12, 4, and 6, 4 out of your last 5 series. So it's it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So I wanted to make a couple notes for the Spurs of the Rugby Up show real quick. I had the scores in front of me a second ago, but I'm in congested traffic. So just real quick, I want to congratulate Toronto. They beat the hell out of the 2-time defending champion Seattle, 52-7. In rugby, that's a lot. They absolutely dominated them. Again, that team is having trouble because they're playing in Atlanta. They're away from their home because of COVID right now, and they just absolutely stomped Seattle's butt. So I'm proud of them. No big fan of theirs, but it's just nice to see a team rebound because they haven't been playing very well. A lot of people predicted them to win the Eastern Conference, and they've been slow out of the gate because of all this COVID nonsense, and they're staying in hotels instead of their homes. So good on them. A lot of great games this weekend. I don't have the scores in front of me. I'm driving. So the Dale Earnhardt 3 Prius is heading up to New Hampshire like a bat out of hell. I just wanted to call in real quick.
There you go. Love it, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you calling in, man. It's always great to hear from you. And like I said, it's I know you're probably just as amped as I am for this week, man. It feels I was talking to my buddy yesterday, and he was just like, man, doesn't it feel good to be relevant? We have a big game and a big series, and just football spring game is back, and there's plenty to talk about this week, man. So I'm excited for it for sure.
Yeah, as Carolina fans, we got that hope in our heart, man. We got some good times ahead, hopefully.
Yeah, no, we do. Raise hell, praise Dale, man.
Exactly. All right, brother, have a good one. Go Cox.
All right, Phil, appreciate you. Go Cox, man. Take care. Good stuff. 843-790-3377. Always love hearing from Phil. Phil's awesome. Let's see. Joseph said Bosnick came in and pitched the most dominant inning in college baseball probably all year. He said not today. Brian Deal says we have 3 Friday night starters. That's honestly a great way to look at it. It's a great way to look at it. We have 3 guys who I really think could go on any SEC roster damn near and compete for that Friday job. I mean, that's how good they are. Let's see. Caitlin Melton. Are they increasing attendance for baseball games? Look like Tennessee had a lot of fans at their games. Unfortunately, even though I have this plea right here, trying to speak it into existence, I don't think they will be increasing attendance for this weekend, or as far as I know, really the rest of the season, as far as I know. So it's unfortunate. I'd love to see more rowdy roosters in the building, and, but whatever. Rob says, hey, Chris, sorry I dropped off last year. All the problems and negativity got to me. Glad you were excited, re-energized, and ready to go this year with football. I'm excited myself. Yeah, I'm excited too. And I put up that clip yesterday. I don't know if that's what maybe you're referring to or you saw or whatever, but I think people, it's funny. I mean, there's some people that they're going to hate me no matter what, that the Fire Muschamp days are just going to stick out in their mind forever. And it just is what it is, which is totally fine. That's totally fine. But I think people, I hope maybe, and again, I'm not trying to please anyone, but I can't hide it. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, and I just finally have hope again. I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. When I was out on Muschamp, I was out. You know what I mean? I was just out. It wasn't me trying to be negative. It was just me being honest. And I think a lot of people took that as, oh, he's being negative. And, I'm not trying to be positive. I'm not trying to be a sunshine pumper. But, with Shane Beamer and this new staff, and always with baseball, really, like, I have hope, and I'm excited, and I'm optimistic. And I feel like we have legitimate reasons to be excited and optimistic and have hope. So I appreciate it, Rob. And, I'm excited for the future, man. That's all I can really say. I mean, I'm pumped for the future and what's happening and the, everything we're hearing from behind closed doors with Gamecock football and certainly what baseball is doing. I mean, how could you not be positive about what baseball is doing? You know what I mean? So, just excited, man. Excited. It feels good to be a Gamecock fan right now. And it feels like it's been a while since we could, really say that. I'll be honest with you. So Frank says, agree completely. I wouldn't touch a thing with our staff. If they keep it up, we have a chance every time out. And again, I think Thomas Farr has thrown well enough to win. Am I saying he doesn't need to throw better? Like, I think Thomas Farr needs to do a better job too. He's got to set the tone. This is a guy, he has to set the tone on Friday night in game 1, whatever. He's got to set the tone for you. And coming out throwing 25 pitches in the first inning and giving up a 2-run bomb, that's not setting the tone. But, I mean, you go 5 innings, give up 2 earned runs. You gave your team a chance to win, bro. You had a quality start. I mean, the story of game 1 against LSU was not, oh, God, Thomas Farr got shelled. It was you had second and third, one out. You can't get anybody in. You had a man on third with nobody out. You can't get him in. You had bases loaded with nobody out. You only got 1 run in. That was the story. But, again, everybody's got to be better. Everybody's got to be better. But I will tell you this, that at some point, you're not just going to lose game 1 and win games 2 and 3 every single weekend. You're going to have to go win a game 1. Like, if you want to beat Arkansas this weekend, you need to win game 1. I mean, bottom line, I'm not saying the series is going to be over if you don't, but you can't keep putting your back against the wall. You can't keep putting yourself up like that and expect, it's just going to work out every single time. And they know that. I'm not saying anything they don't know already. I don't think this team's had somebody last week try to insinuate that we don't try in game 1 and we'll show up in games 2 and 3 though and play our best and win. It's the most ludicrous, absurd thing I've ever heard to insinuate this team, isn't trying or something. Like, come on, let's not be that ridiculous. Let's not be that dramatic. So, Elizabeth Ballard says it's not his pitching. We need to be hitting the first game of the series, almost like there's something we aren't connecting for game 1. Well, I wonder, maybe not having a midweek will help. I think Elizabeth too. It's not just something, there's a disconnect. I mean, you're facing the ace in game 1. You're facing the ace. You're facing their best arm. You know what I mean? So the hitting numbers naturally are going to be a little bit lower than normal. But, yeah, everybody's got to be better. Everybody's got to be better in game 1. Bottom line, again, they all know that. We all know that. Everybody has to be better. Bottom line. And, again, I think that'll certainly be a major point of emphasis. And it's going to be a top storyline for me every single week until we win a game 1. So, John Gibbs is referring back to the Clemson series in the past 7 years. We always won the first game and lost 4 of those 5 series. Trust me, I'm all for winning that first game. But it seems we do better winning games 2 and 3. Either way, take the series. I don't give a damn how we do it. Yeah, I mean, you try to win every game you play. I mean, I think it's just coincidence. It's happened the way it has. But you try to win every game you play. You know what I mean? So I don't think, and I know you're not saying this, John, but definitely I don't think anybody's saying, oh, man, I hope we lose game 1 because we just seem to play better when we lose game 1 and go, no, you're trying to win them all. You're trying to win all 3 of them. So, I will say this. I think to beat Arkansas, I think you need to win game 1. I do. I think you need to win game 1. So, I don't know. We'll see. Peyton Clemens, how many series do you think we win out of the last 5? I think we win Kentucky for sure, Mississippi State, and 1 out of the other 3 between Ole Miss, Arkansas, and Tennessee. So, just off the jump, you got 3 of the 5 at home, right? You have Arkansas, Mississippi State, Tennessee at home, Ole Miss, Kentucky in the road. I think you take 2 of 3 at least from Kentucky. I think you split. It's tough to predict all 5. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. If you can finish the season 8-7 in conference play, 8-7, that would put you at 18-12 in SEC play. Bro, I would sign up for that in a heartbeat. You're without a doubt, you're hosting. You're a top, at minimum, 15 team, maybe top 10 team. I mean, you probably deserve to be top 10. To go 18-12 in the SEC, the toughest conference in all of college baseball. So, it's tough to predict because baseball's so day-to-day, weekend to weekend. I mean, it's so pitch to pitch, at bat to at bat. It's hard to predict. But if you can go 8-7 over these last 5 series, which I think is more than doable for this team, more than doable, I'd take it. I'll be totally honest with you, man. I'm not like conceding, whatever and saying, oh, if we lose a series, it's okay. But, like, just realistically, when you look at the competition and you're facing, again, Arkansas, at Ole Miss, Mississippi State, just even those 3, I mean, dude, if you go, you've got 9 games. I mean, if you go 5-4, that's you did a great job. I mean, you averaged winning the series. Hell, if you go 4-5, you average taking 2 out of 3. So, Cody Gaskin says to sum up Carolina baseball right now, game 1, pitching is average and bats are a no-show. Game 2, pitching is above average and bats don't come out till 3/4 of the way through the game. Game 3, pitching is great and the bats are swinging from the beginning. Saying that, I think Arkansas takes 2 of 3. Arkansas will definitely win game 1, maybe put double-digit runs. Game 2 will be a toss-up, and game 3, I think Carolina wins. You think Arkansas is scoring double digits in game 1? We're talking about a pitching staff, a South Carolina pitching staff, When is the last time we gave up double digits? I mean, again, people like to make it sound like Thomas Farr has been getting shelled this year. And that's just simply not the case, folks. That's just not the case. Let's see. We gave up 7 to Mizzou on Friday. We gave up, let's see. Okay, see, do you realize we have not given up double digits all season long? All season long. Not even to Davidson when we lost 9-4. Have not given up double digits all year. But he thinks we're going to give up double digits game 1 to Arkansas. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. That's fine. We'll see. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe you'll be right. I don't think so, but maybe you'll be right. How about I say more so I think Thomas Farr is due to shove. How about that? I mean, one of us is going to be right? So we'll see. No, I mean, listen, it's going to be a challenge, no doubt. But yeah, I think that, I think Carolina's pitching is going to keep them in all 3 games. I just, is there going to be a weekend where we get hit around, where our pitchers don't have their best weekend? I'm sure that's going to happen at some point, and maybe that's going to be this weekend. But I'm not going to bank on something like them scoring double digits game 1. I think that's a little bit of a slap in the face to Thomas Farr and this pitching staff. But maybe you'll be right. I don't know. I mean, heck, it's a prediction. Whatever. Fair enough. Tom McClellan, yes, we're running into the ace of the staff in game 1, but it also proves that we have the better staff by winning the series every single time. It's a good point. Again, it's all about depth, man. There's a reason they play 3. John Gibbs, did the NCAA do away with the BS already? Places picked for regional and supers? I don't think they did. Nobody's just talked about it of late. Robbie Davis texting in. He says, hope you're doing well on this Monday. He says, hope you're doing well on this Monday. Like I said before, if we keep losing game 1, it's eventually going to come back and bite us. Go Gamecocks, and as always, love your show because you keep it real with the people. Robbie, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Cade says, I was wondering about your thoughts if Jake Bentley was our quarterback last year. There is switching up the topic a little bit. How would the season have fared if Jake Bentley was our quarterback last year? I mean, I think things would have been a little better. I mean, probably. How much better? Tough to say. Leland, do you think not having a midweek game this week will help or not? I mean, here's the thing. It helps in the sense everybody's going to be fresh. It helps in the sense everybody's going to be ready to go. But, is there like some huge advantage in not playing a midweek game? I don't think there's anything crazy. But like a guy like Jack Mahoney, he's obviously not having to pitch in the midweek, so he'll be fresh, ready to go. Everybody that normally pitches in the midweek will be fresh, ready to go. So, I think it's a positive. You like to stay in that rhythm for sure, but especially with the game being played on Thursday, I don't think that'll really be an issue. So, no, I think it'll be fine. Elizabeth Ballard says, I think us playing at home gives us the advantage. And again, I will have – so, by the way, here is the way that this week's content will go as far as the podcast is concerned, guys, because I know you guys are so intrigued and so interested to know what's going on in my brain. So today's show obviously came out. We were supposed to have a guest interview. My guy, unfortunately, though, Gavin Bennett, who's a good buddy of mine, we're going to do it later this week. He got really busy yesterday, was going to come by the studio, couldn't do it, couldn't even do the Zoom call, whatever. It's all good. Either way. So we had today's show, and we got a couple of fantastic conversations upcoming this week, by the way. So we had today's show. Tomorrow's show, I'm very excited for tomorrow's show because, again, no midweek game, right? What are we going to do? We are doing a mid-season award show / mid-season report card. So an award show and report card on Gamecocks baseball. And you're saying, Chris, we're not at the halfway point. Well, in SEC play we are, which I think that's what we all care about, right? We're 15 games into SEC play. We got 15 more to go. So I'm going to do tomorrow's show is going to be a full, basically a mid-season report, mid-season awards, all that good stuff, breaking everything down at the halfway point, and also looking ahead to the second half of the season. Wednesday will be our full Arkansas series preview show. Of course, with the series being Thursday through Saturday and no midweek game, decided to move it up to Wednesday. So that'll be our full series preview show. Thursday, I will give my full prediction for the series and start breaking stuff down for the spring game. Then, of course, Friday will be a full spring game preview, breakdown, everything you need to know, what I'm looking for, all that good stuff as we go into the spring game on Saturday. So that's the breakdown for the podcast. That's what you guys can expect this week. Again, content bleeding out the eyeballs. Of course, the Daily Crow, noon to 1. Also going to do something special on Saturday. I haven't decided yet. That's why it's not scheduled. But at minimum, we're going to do like a pregame show on Saturday from like noon to 1 or so. Something like that. Maybe it's going to be outside of Willie B. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But there will be some sort of like pregame, some sort of live, if you will. And we'll have a lot of content coming Saturday. So should be a lot of fun. Going to be a great week. Going to be a great week. Great week for the Gamecocks. Great week to make content. Just great week all the way around. Beautiful weather. I mean, it's just, can't ask for much more. Adam Ritter, what's up? Justin, what's going on, man? How are you? Matthew Lansing said, seems we look a little tighter in the games we lost. Definitely be a huge step to win the first game against Arkansas. I've been watching them. They're strong. Weaknesses can be exploited with the right pitch calls. Of course, we need to score at least 4 runs every day. Well, you're going to be a little bit tighter in games where you're losing. I think that's kind of a given. But yeah, I mean, you got to figure it out. You got to win game 1. You got to eventually win a game 1 for sure. Travis Rowe, Jake Bentley he's already committed to South Alabama. So, South Alabama. Lee says, you may have already hit on this one, Chris, but what do you expect from Beamer in the Garnet and Black spring game, and what is your prediction for the Arkansas series? My prediction for the Arkansas series will come on Thursday. I honestly don't have a prediction right now. I haven't even done my deep dive on Arkansas yet. Yes, I watched them a little bit over the weekend, but I really haven't done enough research to give you guys my prediction yet. So I will have that later this week. What do I expect from Beamer in the Garnet and Black spring game? I mean, I think it'll be fun. I think there's going to be a lot of former players there. I think there's going to be a lot of fans there. Well, I say a lot, but as many as we can get in there, there's going to be fans there. I'm expecting just a good, fun spring game. I mean, I'm not expecting anything like crazy or anything. I mean, I think it's just going to be your typical spring game. So, but it should be a great day, man. Fans finally getting, their first opportunity to see Shane Beamer, his team. It's going to be cool. Going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Somebody said something about the weather Saturday. It looks like right now, 60% chance of rain. So highest 70, 60% chance. 60% is not that bad, though. We'll see. Hopefully the rain stays away. Joseph says, I'm calling Wes Clark for a breakout series this weekend. I could see it. WB Prothman, did I see they extended the spring game to 12,000? What the hell? Won't Tanner allow baseball team add more fans? He knows that helps us SMH. They actually expanded it to 15,000. And yeah, I don't know, man. They don't want to expand capacity at Founders Park. I don't know. I don't know why, but just is what it is, man. I don't really know what to tell you. Peyton Clemens says, hopefully this year in football, we can see a more explosive offense than years past and get the passing game going. Yeah, you need explosive plays. Bottom line, I think the offense should be the strength of this team. I really do. But yeah, you need explosive plays, man. You need guys out at wide receiver to step up. We know how the running backs are. You need the guys outside to step up. Bottom line. Cody Gaskins, do you think there's a game where both teams or just one breaks double digits? I like Farr and think he's our number one. Of course, I don't want him to get shelled. But the fact is Arkansas is swinging the bats probably better than anyone in the country. Just feel like one game will go into double digits, and it seems like they come out hot on Fridays. Hopefully we sweep and shot the baseball world. I mean, could it happen? Sure. I mean, I think it could happen. I mean, I'm just saying I'm probably not going to predict it happening. I mean, I like our pitching, but like I've said all season, there's probably going to be a weekend where we're going to have to swing it. You know what I mean? We're going to really, because in baseball, there's sometimes your pitching has to pick up your hitting, and sometimes your hitting's got to pick up your pitching. And, we've been kind of fortunate. I mean, at times it's happened, but, I don't know. It's a little tough to say. I like our pitching. I really do. I like our pitching overall. I like our arms. I think that, I think we'll throw it well enough every weekend to give us a chance to win. But certainly, Cody, that could happen. I'm not saying that couldn't happen, but I probably just won't predict it. Let's see. Justin says, question, if we come out and win the first 2 games in the Arkansas series, what are the chances they start Clark catching to get him a feel of an intense game, maybe a tournament type game? I doubt it. I doubt it. no midweek game too. Burgess is going to be fresh. I don't think they'll do that. I mean, who knows? Maybe. But I mean, if you win the first two, the goal's a sweep, bro. There ain't no question. You're going to play your best 9. Travis Burrell, breakout series for the Rowdy Roosters. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Dylan Heydrich says, one thing's for sure, Gamecock football will get a win this weekend. Yes, absolutely. Justin Langford, who do you think is going to be the special guest to catch a touchdown pass in the spring game? Well, there's going to be plenty of former players. They might not do that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Alshon Jeffrey. I think he'll probably be there. Peyton Clemens, if we sweep, I wonder how high we'd rise in the rankings. Pretty damn high. I think we'd probably jump up there pretty damn high. So, Cody Gaskins, what's up with Kingston? His game 1 lineup move just needs to keep it the same like it normally is in games 2 and 3. I don't totally disagree with you, man. I will say that at times, again, one of my criticisms of Mark Kingston, I mean, I'm a Kingston guy. I like Kingston, but sometimes I think he almost overthinks it a bit. And, you can say that was a good move, the right move. And listen, George Khalil hitting in the 2 hole's not the reason we lost. But you just leave the door open to so much criticism when you make a move like that and then we don't win. So, guys, really quick, changing the subject, just to interject here. I do want to show you guys this. A lot of you were asking about masks on the store, and that's something I hadn't really taken time to make and develop and stuff like that. But very happy to announce again, I have not even put this on social media yet. I spent some time making these last night. Boom. Boom. Where is it? Where did you go? Boom. Okay. So, officially on the store, we got neck gaiters. Which of these, I love these, by the way. We've got masks, and I'm working on making more masks right now. And also, there's a masks tab. So if you click that tab, boom, they're all going to be here. But take a look at these. We got like a Clem Sucks mask, right? I love how it's like the pattern, too. I made sure to do the pattern. We've got the hand logo mask. Really cool stuff there. We've got the Beamer Ball mask. The gator, I should say. We've also got a Beamer Ball mask, though. We've got the Clem Sucks. Where's the Beamer Ball one? I've got to add it to that. We've got the hand logo. We got all these masks. So anybody who needs a mask that wants to, because I don't think masks are going, we got this one, the Ass Kicking Chicken Neck Gator, which I think is super cool. So if anybody needs one, they're on the store, tsus.store. I'll post the link a little bit later today. Have not posted these yet, but just want to show that to you guys. So like I said, if you have any special requests, please let me know. Trip, yeah, we do have, there is a TSUS one, and I will be making one with the TSUS logo and like the pattern or whatever. So like I said, I'm just getting started on making these masks. There's a ton more to come. But just want to show that to you guys. I know I had people asking last week about neck gaiters and masks and stuff like that. And again, like I said, however you feel on it, I don't think the masks are going away anytime soon. So I think we're probably going to have to wear them at Willie B this fall. So if you're going to have to wear a gator or a mask, why not have one that's branded to the Gamecocks and Beamer Ball and South Carolina? Why not? So I love mine personally. I mean, of course, I'm a little biased, but I love mine. It's dope. Super dope. So. Let's see. Adam Ritter says, I'm the special guest on Saturday. Christopher Renew, how far do you think we'll make it this year? Are you talking Carolina baseball? What are you talking specifically? Justin Langford, what did you think about the non-catch by LSU's right fielder? Was really surprised we didn't review it, to be honest with you. I was very surprised. I don't know. Just very, very surprised. Justin Warren says, change can be good sometimes. Look at the Braves last night with their lineup, 4 bombs in the first. Hate Albies, Acuna, and Pache has had it rough lately. I trust Kingston always changes if needed. Yeah, I mean, listen, I didn't hate the move. I know Georgie's been swinging it better. I didn't hate the move. I was kind of indifferent on the move. I mean, bottom line, we just didn't hit well enough. You know what I mean? We flat out didn't. We didn't swing it well enough. So, that's what it comes down to. Didn't swing it well enough. Bottom line. Let's see, guys. Again, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. John Gibbs says, kills me to watch the Mississippi State and Ole Miss baseball game this weekend, and that stadium had 34,000 fans there. It's time for this COVID shit to be done. Let us in. I hear you, John. Dude, yeah, watching that game, it's crazy, man. I mean, a packed out Duty Noble. So, I don't know. I mean, listen, that's way above my pay grade. I have no influence on those decisions, but I don't know. Yeah, I think we're all, listen, no matter how you feel about anything, we're all on the same page. We all want to see packed arenas. We all want to see packed stadiums. We all want to go watch our favorite team play. I mean, there's no question about that. So, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'll say that. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. Content rolling this week. Content absolutely rolling this week with baseball, the spring game. I mean, what a week it is in the city, man. What a great week to be a Gamecock fan. So much to look forward to, an incredible amount to look forward to this week. It's great stuff. Great stuff. So, anybody going to be at the baseball series? Anybody planning on going to those games? I am currently working on tickets. I know that, dude. That's like the hottest Carolina baseball ticket in who knows, dude. I don't remember the last time we had a series this big. I really don't. Definitely not in 19. Certainly not last year, of course. I mean, maybe 18, but where both teams were ranked as highly as they were or are, it's been a long time, dude. It's been a really long time. Let's see. Brian Dean, Chris, will you be at the spring game? Yes, I will be at the spring game. Yes, absolutely, 110%. I'm planning on being at all three baseball games and the spring game. So, yep, I'll probably dip out of the spring game around 3:30 to make it the first pitch for the baseball game. So, Trip Roach says they should move the spring game back to 12 because it's supposed to rain. I'm not the weatherman, my friend. maybe tweet at Coach Beamer, see if he'll move it back. I don't know. Maybe he'll listen to you. Joseph says when we played Florida in 2018, some ranking it was 1 versus 2. Was it real? Hold on now. We were that high in 2018? We were the second ranked team in 2018? Or was that 2017? Because 17, I know in the preseason we're ranked 4th in the country. Whatever. Either way. This is the biggest series in Columbia in quite a while. I think we can all agree. With that. Been quite a while. Brian Dean says, I'll be rocking my Todd Ellis throwback. Not bad, sir. Good job. Very good. Okay. So that was definitely 2017 then, because Tyler Johnson was not on the team in 2018. John Gibbs, I'm mostly excited to see the plays and strategy of where we are headed. Defense going to 4-3 is going to be fire. 4-2-5, by the way. 4-2-5. No, I'm excited too, man. Like I said, I'm overall excited for the direction of the program, no question. There's hope, there's optimism, there's true hope. There's true hope again. So definitely pumped. I mean, listen, not to spoil it for later this week, but when people ask, what do you want to see out of the spring game? I'm not somebody that's overreacting to spring game stuff. You know what I mean? Like every single year in the spring game, there's a guy or even a couple of guys that have breakout games that go off, that go crazy, that you never hear from again. You know what I mean? There's no knock on them, but it's just a reality and that happens. So just because somebody balls out in the spring game does not mean that they're going to have a big impact that fall or even in their career. But so my biggest thing, I want to see everybody just be healthy. I want to see the new guys, especially really excited to see those new guys. I want to see if anybody steps up at wide receiver. So a lot of things. There's definitely a lot of things to look forward to in that spring game for sure. Peyton Clemens, do you have a freshman that you're most excited to see? Again, the guys that I'm most excited to see, I don't know if they're mostly the freshmen or the transfers. I mean, I'm excited to see Amarian Brown and Debo Williams and Jordan Strawn and EJ Jenkins and even Jason Brown. I'm excited to see the transfers, mostly. I mean, certainly there's some freshmen out there that, but I mean, heck, how many freshmen do we even have going? So Trip Roche, can't wait to watch Lloyd. Hopefully he plays. I doubt it. If he does anything, it'll probably be non-contact. I'd be shocked if he played. I'd be absolutely shocked. So, but I think you will see Marshawn Lloyd doing some non-contact stuff. I probably in pregame, but no, I don't think. I doubt he's actually playing in the game. I mean, heck, I doubt Kevin Harris is out there more than 2 or 3 possessions. I mean, what's the point? You know what I mean? You know what you have in Kevin. And that's every other SEC school. Every other school does the same thing. You're not playing your big-time guys, your guys that are proven. You're not playing them every snap or anything crazy like that. So, Joseph says, the year we swept Arkansas at Ole Miss back-to-back, I would love for history to repeat itself. Yeah, me too. Me too, for sure. Me too. Justin Langford says, Jason Brown looks like he can thread the needle and drop the ball on a dime. I guess we'll see. Personally, at this point, I think Luke Doty's QB1. I think just from hearing the way Shane Beamer's talked about him and things I've heard, I think Luke Doty's QB1. I really do. Literally, Shane Beamer came out and said those guys have got to make it a competition, talking about everybody outside of Luke Doty. So I think right now, if we played tomorrow, Luke Doty's your starting quarterback. So Colby Parker says our lacrosse team really like that. Yeah, they're serious, bro. They really like that. No question. They are really like that indeed. They are really like that. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Rob says, I was informed Lloyd is not playing in the spring game. Yeah, I don't think he's playing at all, for sure. Joseph, this is off topic, but man, Hoover's going to be fired this year. Hopefully we don't leave after 2 games. Yeah, I actually want to make that trip. I want to make that trip down to Hoover. I've heard it's an insane experience. It's awesome. It's a must-do if you're an SEC baseball fan. So I definitely want to make that trip. Somehow, some way, I'd like to go down there and catch the baseball games. Yeah, like you said, though, hopefully we're not 2-Q. Hopefully we're not 2-Q. That, for whatever reason, Hoover has been a nightmare for Carolina. So I don't know what it is. Tommy McClellan, why is it we always suck in Hoover? Honestly, I have no idea. I have no clue. I think a lot of it, for some past teams at least, I think a lot of it's come down to, South Carolina has been a team that's identified with power and hitting the home run. And, we all kind of know the culture of Gamecock baseball, but we've always identified with that. And Hoover's a massive ballpark. So you got to be able to win games other ways. You cannot just live and die with a home run in Hoover. You're going to die more often than you live in that ballpark. So I think that's, some of it comes down to that. But honestly, man, I have no idea. It's been even our national championship team sucked there. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the deal has been. I don't know. It's tough to say. So again, guys, 843-790-3377, taking your questions, comments, calls. Appreciate you guys tuning in here on a Monday. Quick reminder, of course, if you have not done so, check out the podcast that dropped this morning, episode 424, breaking down the LSU series in Baton Rouge. Also talking Shane Beamer, his comments from Saturday's scrimmage. Tons on today's podcast. So, Christopher Renew, are you talking baseball of how far do I think we'll make it? Because I'll tell you this, I picked us in the preseason to be a super regional team. I picked us to be a super regional team. Beyond that, who knows? Here's the thing. Could we make it to Omaha? Sure. We certainly could. Are we talented enough? Yeah, I think so. But are we in the tier of teams where, like, I'm going to go out and say, you know what, if we don't make it to Omaha, we didn't have a good year? I'm not going to say that. Like, I still don't think we're in the upper tier with Vandy and with maybe even Arkansas but that's not to say we couldn't. But I'm not going to say, oh, yep, we're definitely getting there now. You know, we've still got a lot of baseball left. You got the entire second half of SEC play. You know, there's a lot to still be figured out this baseball season. So, but do I think you have the talent? Do I think you have the pitching? Yeah, I do. I think you have the pitching. I think you have the guys. But somebody said off topic from baseball, but do you know if or when they will release more spring game tickets to the public? Yeah, they went on sale this morning to the general public at 10 a.m. So you might want to check the website. I don't know if they're still available or not. Let me see. There's a spring game ticket link, I know, on the website. I don't know if they got any left or not. Yes, they do. Yeah. So here, I'll share this link in the chat if you guys want. That is the link to spring game tickets if you need any. So if you go there, you can buy your spring game tickets. You can buy up to 5 tickets. Skyland, what's up? He says bats have got to be better. I agree 100%. They got to be more consistent, if nothing else. They got to be more consistent. No question. But, you know, again, Skyland, I know I've talked to you about this and I've talked to others about this. I think we have the same problem that most teams in college baseball have, which is, or at least in the SEC, which is, you know, most teams in the SEC have the pitching to compete every weekend. It's just, do the bats show up? Do they do enough? That's really what it comes down to a lot of times. Colby Parker, if we make it to Omaha, does TSUS make a road trip? There is, let me put it this way. I've never been more sure of anything in my life than if we make it to Omaha, I will be going. No question. None. Zero. Negative $1 billion. No question. I will be there. That's it. So, absolutely. Elizabeth Buckner, what about baseball tickets? Hey, I can't help you there. I wish I could. I wish I just had a stash of them, but I don't. Justin Langford, how much will parking be and how much for spring game tickets? They're $5 a piece. How much is parking? I think like $10 or something. Skyland, yeah, I'm trying to go to Hoover for sure. Yeah, for sure. Abso-freaking-lutely. If you're going, I'm going, bro. No, I've heard from different people that that Hoover's an incredible experience. Like, it's somewhere that if you're an SEC baseball fan, a college baseball fan even, you know, I've heard it's a must-do trip. I've heard it's an absolutely a must-do trip. So, yeah, definitely something I want to do. So, John Gibbs, going back to the game 1 win and lose, it all comes down to the ace, in my opinion. If your ace shines, you'll win 9 times out of 10. Literally one hit can dictate a game 1 if both aces are killing it. I mean, listen, you're not totally wrong there, but it feels like what you're making that comment to insinuate that it's on Thomas Farr. We haven't won game 1, and you just can't put it all on him. You just can't do it. He's giving you a chance to win every time. He's giving you a chance. Am I sitting here saying that, you know, I'm acknowledging he needs to throw better. There's no question. I'm acknowledging he needs to spin the baseball better. There's no question there. But to imply that it's his fault, I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? I don't agree with that. I think that everybody around him's got to play better too. Everybody around him's got to play better. Bottom line. So, everybody around him's got to be better. Yeah, 5 innings, 2 earned runs. I mean, listen, could he have went 7? Could he have went 8? Could he have done more? I mean, sure, but he gave you a chance to win. That is his job. His job is to give you a chance to win. His job's not to throw a 9-inning shutout. His job's to give you a chance to win. And he's done that. I mean, listen, if we were scoring more runs on game 1s and winning, nobody would be talking about Thomas Farr. Nobody would even care. Like, oh yeah, he's doing his job. Problem is we're not scoring. And I know we're facing aces and we're facing elite pitchers. I totally understand that. And I give our hitters the benefit of the doubt, certainly. But you look at that LSU game. Game 1. Now, and John, I wasn't saying you were blaming Farr, but I know there's a lot of people that are. But you look at that LSU game 1, man. I mean, listen, I don't give a damn if it was Jordan. I don't care if it was Sanders. When you can't get a guy in from third with 0 outs or get second and third with 1 out, you're not going to win. I don't give a damn who's throwing. Colby Parker says, I really just don't know what the deal is. The bad decisions and poor execution on Friday night versus Sundays and Saturdays is just night and day. I can't in good faith blame Thomas Farr. It's just poor execution. But I mean, I don't know. I cannot pinpoint one thing and say, oh, this is the problem. We got to do this better. We just got to do everything better. So Skyland says, if your bats don't back you up, it puts pressure on pitching to be perfect. And I thought you saw that Thursday against LSU. I mean, our pitching did all they could, but at some point with the momentum, you score 0, I mean, you're just putting your pitching in a no-win situation. You're putting your pitching staff in an absolute no-win situation. Bottom line. So, but hey, you're getting away with it. That's the positive. Now you got to find a way to, be better and win that game 1. So, and those guys know that. It's not like they're saying, oh, it's no big deal. We'll just lose game. No, they don't want to. You think Thomas Farr don't want an SEC win? This man doesn't have one yet. This man doesn't even have an SEC win yet. So, yeah, I think he wants one. I think he's probably chomping at the bit to get that W. I know he is. Dude's a competitor. He's a bulldog. He loves to compete. Skyland Davis says, these 3 weekends, you're about to find out how good we really are. Yep. I mean, it's going to be fun. You got number 1. What? You got number 1, number 12, and number 4. Oh, yeah. We're going to find out a lot about this ball club. A lot. For sure. Yep, we're going to find out a lot about this ball club. John Gibbs says Farr will be a first-round top 20 pick. He's legit, so it's not his fault. He's got that kind of stuff, man. I mean, there's a reason he's in that Friday night role. Travis Harrell, sick what Will Sanders has done. 6-1 with a 2.11 ERA, 40 strikeouts in 38 1/3 innings, only 6 walks. Yeah. Those numbers speak for themselves, my friend. Those numbers speak for themselves, dude. 6. The thing that stands out is the 6 walks. I mean, and the fact he's, it's no surprise to me those numbers. And when you only have 6 walks, when you have great stuff and you throw a lot of strikes, good things are going to happen, Good things are going to happen. Thomas Walker, do you think they realistically increase capacity for baseball this weekend? No, absolutely not. Nope. I don't think that's going to happen. I wish. Don't get me wrong. I totally wish. But if they were going to do that, they would have done it. Because, dude, think about it. If they were going to increase capacity, bro, they got to get tickets sold. I mean, not that that'd be a problem, but, that's something you need to go ahead and do. You can't wait till Wednesday and be like, oh, we're going to increase capacity now. Nah, I wish they were. I really do. I really do. But, it's unfortunate. It is. I mean, I'm not even saying put in 100% or anything, but 50%? I don't know. It's just tough. It sucks. It sucks. Whatever. Is what it is. So we'll have the rowdiest 2,000 we can get in there this weekend. So the rowdiest bunch of roosters we can get out there this weekend. Courtney Washington, what's going on, Courtney? How are you? Great to see you. Great to have you in the chat once again. Again, Monday, April the 19th, 2021, folks. Appreciate you all tuning in. Like I said, quick reminder, podcast did drop this morning, episode 424. Breaking down everything with the series, with football. I mean, we got so much to talk about this week, guys. It's a great week. It's a great week to be a Gamecock fan. It's a great week to be a content creator. If you can't make content this week, I don't even know what to tell you because there's so much to talk about. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Savannah Webster, what's up? The doubleheader was to our advantage Saturday. I agree with you 110%. I think we got, I'm not trying to say we wouldn't have won Friday night, but I think we got a huge break by not having to play game 2 Friday night. Because you think about it, they win game 1 Thursday. LSU has all the momentum. Talking about another night game at Alex Box. I'm not going to lie to you. I was nervous. After that game 1 loss. I was like, shit, this might be the Series L. This might be the Series L. And, to get it pushed back, as soon as I heard it was going to be 2 7-inning games, I was like, you know what? We have all the arms. We got all the pitching. I feel really, really good about our chances. I feel really good about our chances. And certainly, surely enough, it worked out. So, I thought it was definitely a huge advantage for us. Nice little break. Courtney Washington says, we're going to Omaha. From your lips to God's ears, Courtney. Savannah Webster, yes, they did open more tickets for the spring game. Increased capacity of 15,000. So if you need tickets, if you're trying to go, by the way, guys, of course, I will be at the spring game. So you guys let me know if you're there. Would love to link up. Would love to meet up. So I know Lindsay Hagler asked about a tailgate earlier. As of right now, nothing organized, nothing official, if you will, just because there's still a lot of, stuff with the COVID BS and they're limiting. They don't even want people to tailgate, whatever. But I don't know. I'm working on some special things. If nothing else, at minimum, I'll be going live before the spring game to do like a Q&A or something. And of course, I'll be in the building shooting plenty of content. We'll have tons of content rolling that day. Tons of content rolling all week. It's an exciting week in Gamecock country. That's for sure. So, again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Appreciate you all tuning in here on a Monday. Thank you so much. So much to get into here on a Monday, for sure. Let's see. John Gibbs, as long as next year sporting events go 100% capacity, then I say let this year finish out. Again, the MSU game really irks me to see that crowd, but let's just get it next year. Yeah, dude, again, we all, no matter how you feel on anything, we all just want to see a packed Founders Park, a packed Willie B, a packed CLA. We all just want to see packed sports venues. Whatever we got to do that safely, whatever. You know what I mean? That's way above my pay grade. But, I think we all have a common goal. You know what I mean? I think we all have a common goal. So, for sure. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. We have just a couple of minutes left. Like I said, quick reminder, of course, podcast rolling all week, Daily Crow rolling all week, noon to 1. We'll also have a special little pregame show on Saturday of some sort. Just bear with me. I'm still trying to figure that out for Saturday, where my people are going to be at, whatever. Elizabeth Ballard says we should have a spot to meet up at Willie B with the TSUS fans for Saturday. I'm down to do that. Like I said, let me figure some things out in regards to what I'm trying to do content-wise, but I'd be more than happy to do that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. For sure. So, yeah, absolutely. So, either way, it's going to be an incredible week. I'm going to be at the spring game, planning on being at all 3 Arkansas games in some capacity. I'll tell you this, guys, I don't have tickets right now. I will literally stand outside of that right field fence and watch the game if I have to. So I'll do it. I don't give a damn. I will do it. I will not be sitting at home watching an Arkansas game. Either way, I can tell you that much. So should be a fun. It's going to be a great week, man. I'm so excited. Again, I was just, I know I talk about it a lot, but just perspective, thinking of where we were at this time last year and not having sports, going from that to having a sports week like this, it's incredible. It's incredible, man. It's incredible. Touchdowns to home runs, my guy. Yeah, hey, got to do it for the content, man. Got to do it for the content. It is what it is. Hey, it'll make one hell of an episode of the vlog, too, if I'm sitting outside the stadium. But, hey, either way, I'll be in the stadium Saturday for the spring game. And I think I've already got a ticket for Saturday. So just working on Thursday and Friday. But who knows? It's going to be a fun weekend either way. Going to be a lot of fun. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Today was awesome. Great Monday. I know we're all fired up. Yeah, I know we're all fired up. Let's see. Colby Parker got tickets to the booth, $15. They don't turn anyone away. There you go. So I might have to hit you up later, Colby. But no, appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, guys, go check out the podcast if you have not done so. Episode 424 that dropped this morning. Podcast, Daily Crow, all the content rolling all week, guys. You already know the drill. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will talk to you tomorrow.